Something unexpected is happening in the SB19 universe. While all eyes have been on SB19's incredible international journey, especially their recent activities in Japan, one member is preparing to step into the spotlight all by himself. And that member is Stell. Yes, Stell is officially returning to his solo music era. Before we continue, make sure to like this video, share it with other Atian, and subscribe to the channel for more SB19 updates. After nearly 2 years since his previous solo project, Stell is preparing to release a brand new single titled Crazy. And the timing of this comeback could not be more interesting because SB19 is currently experiencing one of the biggest moments of their career. The group has been performing on major international stages, expanding their audience outside the Philippines and making headlines with their activities in Japan. And right in the middle of all that momentum, Stell decided it was time to bring back his solo career. The new single Crazy is scheduled for release on August 21st, 2026. Stell announced the song through his social media accounts, immediately creating excitement among Auten, who had been waiting for new solo music from him. But this isn't just another solo release. For many fans, this feels like the return of a chapter that started 2 years ago. Back in 2024, Stell released his solo EP, Room. That project showed fans a different side of Stell. Of course, everyone already knew him as SB19's incredible main vocalist, but Room allowed people to see him as an individual artist. It gave Stell the opportunity to explore his own sound, his own emotions, and his own artistic identity outside the 5-member group. And then the wait began. 2 years passed. SB19 became bigger. The members became more active individually. The group continued releasing music and performing internationally, and Stell continued growing as an artist. Now, after all that time, he is finally returning. But this time, the title alone is enough to make fans curious. Crazy. What does that even mean? What kind of song is Stell preparing? What kind of story is he going to tell? And why did he choose this particular title? Those questions became even more interesting after Stell started dropping mysterious teasers. Instead of immediately revealing everything, Stell gave fans small pieces of information. The teasers created a darker and more mysterious atmosphere. One of the clues included the phrase, "Love doesn't come easy." That single line immediately made fans wonder what the song would actually be about. Is this a love song? Is it about falling for someone? Is it about obsession? Is it about taking a risk for love? Or is Stell showing us a completely different side of his personality? At this point, there is one thing we can say with confidence. Stell wants people to be curious. And it worked because Auten started talking about the comeback almost immediately. The announcement was especially exciting because Stell's last solo project was Room released in 2024. So, when you look at the timeline, this is essentially the beginning of a new solo chapter. And that makes Crazy more than just a single. Could be the beginning of Stell's next era. But there is another reason why this comeback is arriving at the perfect time. Look at what has happened with SB19 in 2026. The group released their album Wackus at Simula. They continued expanding their international presence. They collaborated with Japanese group B on Toy Friend. They performed at major events, and most recently, Japan became one of the biggest parts of their international story. SB19 performed at Summer Sonic. They appeared on Japanese television. They connected with Japanese fans. They held a fan meet in Yokohama, and their activities created a completely new level of attention around the group. So imagine what happens when one of the members now releases a solo song during this period of international growth. People who discovered SB19 recently could now discover Stell individually. Someone who watched SB19 at a festival could become curious about Stell. Someone who heard his voice for the first time could search for his solo music. And someone who already knows him as SB19's main vocalist now has something completely new to listen to. That's why this comeback could reach beyond the existing Aten fandom, could introduce Stell to new listeners. And that's exactly what a solo project should do. It should show the world who the artist is when he is standing on his own. But there is another important point. Stell doesn't need to choose between being a solo artist and being part of SB19. Both identities can exist together. In fact, that may be one of the most exciting things about SB19 right now. Each member has the opportunity to develop his own artistic identity. And when they come together as SB19, those different identities become part of the group's overall strength. Stell has his own vocal color, his own performance style, his own personality, and now with Crazy, he has another opportunity to show all of that. The interesting thing is that the teaser doesn't feel like a simple continuation of Room. The presentation feels more mysterious, more confident, and perhaps even more daring. That could mean Stell is not returning to repeat his previous solo formula. He could be trying something new. And honestly, that's what makes the comeback exciting. Fans don't want another version of something they've already heard. They want to know what Stell sounds like now. Because the Stell of 2026 isn't exactly the same artist who released Room in 2024. He has spent the last 2 years performing with SB19. He has experienced bigger stages. He has watched the group expand internationally. He has worked alongside his fellow members as they explored their own artistic directions. And all of those experiences can influence an artist. So when Crazy arrives, fans aren't just hearing a new song, they may be hearing the result of 2 years of growth. And that is perhaps the most exciting part of this entire story. The wait is almost over. The title is confirmed, the teasers have arrived, the anticipation is building, and the release date is set August 21st, 2026. For A10, that date represents something bigger than another music release. It represents the return of Stell's solo era, and after waiting nearly 2 years, fans finally have something new to look forward to. But there is still one big question. What will Crazy actually sound like? Will it showcase Stell's famous vocal power? Will it be emotional? Will it be romantic? Will it have a darker concept? Or will Stell surprise everyone with something nobody expected? The title certainly suggests that we should expect something different. And if the teasers are any indication, Stell isn't interested in giving away the whole story before the song arrives. He wants fans to wait. He wants them to wonder. And most importantly, he wants them to listen. That is why this comeback feels so exciting. Because for almost 2 years, fans have been waiting to see what Stell would do next as a solo artist. Now, we finally have the answer. Crazy. A brand new chapter, a brand new sound, and potentially a brand new side of Stell. The timing is also perfect. SB19 is currently riding one of the strongest waves of international attention in its career. Japan has opened another door, the group's global audience continues to grow, and Stell is now stepping through that door with his own music. So don't look at Crazy as just another solo song. Look at it as the next step in Stell's journey. The first step was Room. Now comes Crazy. And if Stell has changed as much as SB19 has changed over the past 2 years, then this new era could be very different from what fans remember. The countdown is almost finished. The mystery is almost over. The questions will soon have answers. And Stell is ready to remind everyone why his voice has always been one of SB19's most recognizable strengths. After 2 years, Stell is coming back. And this time, he's going crazy. So, Autumn, are you ready? Because August 21st is not just another release date, could be the beginning of Stell's biggest solo chapter yet.